What's up you guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I am just gonna chill and do my makeup, and I figured why not turn on the camera and film it for you guys. We're just gonna do a get ready with me. I'm super excited. Every time I go on Instagram I follow so many amazing people and I get so inspired by all of the looks that I see, and I'm telling you, it always instantly just makes me want to get glam. So that's what we're doing today. I'm just gonna do my makeup, eat my face, and we're gonna hang out. Okay, first things first, I need to pin my hair back. These little clips are everything for doing your makeup. If you guys don't have them, you definitely need to get them. I have mine linked on my Amazon favorites. Really quickly before we get into the video, we do have a sponsor for today's video. So huge thanks to Built Bar. You guys, I have been trying these out for the past few weeks and I'm absolutely obsessed. You guys know I'm on a weight loss journey, and one thing that's really big for me is making sure I have healthy options that are available, especially for on the go. Especially for me when I get hungry at night. I love that these taste absolutely amazing. They're high protein, low calorie. My favorite, which I actually am eating right now, again because I'm kind of on the go today, even though I work from home, it's like when I'm filming I want to get right to filming so I can just get right to work for the day. So I love being able to snack on these. So I'm literally eating this one right now. It is incredible. This is the peanut butter brownie. It tastes literally so good. One thing that I hated about protein bars is they always have that like weird powdery taste. These do not have that weird taste at all. They taste absolutely incredible. They actually came out with these limited edition flavors: candy cane brownie and white chocolate cookies and cream. So if you guys want to check them out, you can actually get 20% off with my link. I will leave that in the description box down below. So on to the makeup. I cannot wait. So you guys know I love getting glam, and I always take you guys with me and turn on the camera because I feel like why not? So the first thing I'm gonna do, I really want to try this. I've been wanting to try this for a while. This is the Maybelline Glass Spray. I don't know, I'm just like really feeling this. Lately I've really been liking, see, I've never tried it. Whoa. Okay, not like the smoothest mist ever. Lately I've really been liking using a setting spray first before I do my makeup, and like sometimes I'm just skipping a primer lately. I really do want to try the new Huda Beauty primer. I really want to try that one, but I don't have it. Okay, this is making me hella dewy. Wondering if I'm gonna regret this. No, I'm not. It looks good though, but it's like super dewy. You know what this reminds me? Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god, yeah, this is like super dewy. I literally feel like I just put oil on my face. I'm scared now. Okay, I think I have to wipe some off. This kind of reminds, I'm gonna have to really mattify my face. This kind of reminds me of the Tatcha Dewy Skin Mist. Like literally you have to use the tiniest amount if you have oily skin like me, and my trick is to cover my T-zone like this and only spray on the outers. So I know that for next time, but this is like fire. Like this makes your skin look good, so I'm excited. This is the Anastasia Luminous Foundation. I don't know, this has just been my go-to. The match is incredible. The formula is really great. I just love this. This is 270C, and lately I've kind of been liking to put the foundation on the back of my hand. So for those of you who follow me on Instagram stories, and you already know this, but I actually got under eye filler and smile line filler a few days ago, like 3 days ago now, and I am literally so happy that I did. I wanted to update you guys because I know that I've been talking about it forever, right? Like I've been telling you guys for forever that that's something I want to do, but I was just really nervous because I wanted to find a place that did it really like natural, and I just didn't want it to look botched. Like I am a super like conscientious person. I'm very cautious. I'm very like self-aware. Like I just, you know, when I do something, I want to do it right. That's just how I am. So it took me a really long time to like do my research and find the best place. And oh my god, I'm so happy with my results. Like look at that under eye. I actually feel like I could have done a little bit more on my under eye. Like I could have probably done a little bit more, but it looks so natural that I'm honestly so happy with it. And my smile lines, like look at that. I have like barely any line there. Obviously enough to keep it looking natural because that's like normal. But oh my god, my face just looks so much more smoother, and just, I am so happy, you guys. Like, by the way, I'm not promoting like fillers or anything like that at all. I feel like you should just be able to do what makes you happy. One thing for me is, what I will say is like, it gave me like this instant confidence boost, which I want to be careful saying that because I want to make it very clear that getting fillers or Botox or anything, I'll go into detail about exactly what I did, but getting fillers or anything like that, or plastic surgery, just anything like that, it's not going to make you a confident person. Believe that. Like one thing that I realized as I got older, which is crazy, but it took me years to realize this. I wish I could tell my teenage self this, like, oh my God, I wish I could go back to Amy in high school and tell her this. But one thing I have realized about confidence is that it's literally all mental, which makes no sense. Makes no sense. Like when you're insecure about your appearance, you would think, oh, you have to change your appearance to be confident. Literally no. Like you could be the baddest in the world and still be the most insecure in the world. It's crazy. Like confidence is not about how you actually look. It's literally all mental. So that's one thing I realized. So don't think that getting fillers or anything like that or plastic surgery is going to make you confident. That's not what I mean. You have to be like a pretty confident person going into it. Like I wouldn't suggest getting fillers or plastic surgery or anything like that to, you know, make yourself a confident person. You have to be like pretty confident going into it. You just want to use those things, if you want to enhance your natural beauty. You know, just like makeup and hair. Obviously, you could get into a debate about how they are a little bit different, but in my opinion, it's similar. You just want to use it to enhance. But I am so happy that I did it. And what I meant by like it gave me a confidence boost is like, it's kind of like when you put on makeup. You know, when you put on makeup and you're like, you look in the mirror and you're like, oh my God, like I just came back to life. Who is this? Like that's how I felt when I came home from getting fillers. I just looked in the mirror and I was like, God damn, she fine. Like I felt good, you know? So I don't know, it just gives you a little bit of boost, but again, you just want to go into it already kind of using it to enhance. And anyways, so pretty much what I did was I did my under eye and my smile lines, and a lot of people are asking me how much did I get. So in total I got 200 ml. So they put 1 ml in my smile lines, half and half, and then 1 ml in my under eye, half and half. And again, I do feel like I kind of want a little bit more on the under eye, but it looks so natural that like I'm like so happy with my results. So I am going to use the shade Light Beige for my concealer. So I just want to switch up my routine a little bit today. Nothing crazy here, but just a little bit. And I'm going to actually put my contour. I'm going to let my concealer settle, like sit a little bit and put my contour on. I'm using my favorite Huda Beauty, but today I'm actually using medium. It's a little darker. I don't know, I just kind of want a little bit of a darker contour today. Let's see how that goes. But yeah, a lot of people are asking, did it hurt? It didn't hurt, it just felt like a prickle. The smile lines literally felt like nothing. Like you just felt like a prickle and that was it, and it lasted like 10 seconds. The under eyes takes a lot more technique, precision, and again, it didn't hurt, you just felt like a poke, but it did feel uncomfortable at times because you could feel like it moving and settling and like the injector, like, I don't know, you just could, there were moments where it was a little bit uncomfortable and like kind of like, ooh, and my hands were sweating a little bit, but it wasn't, I don't know, it just wasn't a lot. I'm good with needles as well. Like I honestly wasn't scared. I had like slight butterflies because anytime I'm doing something new, I get like slightly nervous. I get like a little bit of butterflies, but other than that, like I felt fine, you know? Right now I'm going to blend everything out. Also, a lot of people were like, oh my God, like you have like no swelling and like no bruising, which it's true. I didn't swell at all, which is a possibility to get swelling and just be swollen. I did not get swollen at all, but I did get a little bit of bruising, very hard to tell. Oh, also I'm just gonna post my before and afters over here. I wanted to take my after photos in the car as well, so it could be like same position, same lighting, same shirt, same hairstyle, like super accurate. But by the time I got out of the place, it was dark outside already, so I couldn't. But anyways, I just took the after photos and videos the next day when I had natural light. But yeah, I did get a tiny bit of bruising, like right here. I still actually have it. I should have showed you guys when I didn't have makeup, but I have like a tiny bruise over here and a tiny bruise over there, and then that's pretty much it. It's a tiny bit sore still, but not really any. It's like a 1 out of 10 sore, which is really good. Other than that, the day of and then for the last few days, I did still feel pretty sore, like a 6 out of 10 sore. And I know a bunch of you are probably wondering, oh, you didn't do your lips? Because that's something I've always like mentioned that I really wanted. But I always mentioned that I wasn't 100% sure, and I'm still not 100% sure, which is why I didn't do it. Like when I booked the appointment and everything, I wasn't 100% sure if I wanted to do my lips or not, and I believe you shouldn't do something unless you're 100% sure. I was like 75% sure and then like 25% not, so. But I will say, now that I'm like happy with my results, I feel like the place does a really natural job. I am like a good like 95% wanting to do my lips now and 5% still unsure. So I don't know, it's definitely something like, I think I am gonna do it. I'm doing some nose contour with the Benefit Hoola. Okay, now I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty baking powder in the shade Pound Cake. I actually wanna try more shades in this. I love this shade, but I just wanna try other shades too, because I love this powder so much. Yeah, I love doing that, just getting that clean edge around the nose. And I'm gonna test this out because I see people do this a lot and I've just never really done it. I mean, I think I've done it once or twice, but whatever, you know what I'm saying. So a little reverse contour moment on the cheeks as well, cheekbones. And I'm gonna take whatever's left over on my hand and just. By the way, these NARS and BH Cosmetics brushes are everything. I have been using them non-stop since I got them. I'm not sure if it's still selling anymore, but I will link it down below if it is. But yeah, I've just been loving them. So I'm gonna let that sit for a little while. I love how that looks. I feel like doing the reverse contour just gives you a little bit of extra, like, you know, snatchness. I'm gonna use Fenty's Private Island bronzer just because I need to bring some bronzedness back in my life. One thing I love doing with bronzer is just being a little bit messy with it. I just find it gives such a nice like bronzed look when you're just like more messy with it, less precise. I really want to try this blush from NARS. This is Tempted, and I don't know, it's kind of like a really pretty nude with a slight pinky peachy undertone, and it has like some shimmer. Yeah, like look at how pretty that looks. Little trick for the brows that I've been loving. I can't remember who, there is a makeup artist who came up with this and or just like did it first or something, and I genuinely cannot remember. So if you can remember, please write it in the comment section. It is to take the Got To Be, they actually use the gel. I really need to get the gel because that would just be so much better. But I have the Got To Be Freeze Spray, and I'm gonna take a little spoolie and use it as brow gel or like brow glue. So now I'm gonna let that kind of like sit and dry a little bit. So update, I mentioned, I don't know where or when, but I did mention to you guys that I switched over to the Anastasia brow pen instead of the Urban Decay brow pen. But I do like the Urban Decay one better when I'm wearing no makeup. I wanted to update you guys on that. So I keep the Urban Decay one in my bathroom, and literally if I'm wearing no makeup and I'm running errands, I will just take the Urban Decay one, flick, 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 add a little bit, literally in about 10 seconds maybe per brow, and I'm good to go wearing no makeup, but I have like a little bit better brows that are super natural. This color, because it's darker, it doesn't look good on me with no makeup on, and the tip of it is a little shorter, so it's a little harder to make it look super natural when you're wearing no makeup at all. So the Urban Decay one is amazing for no makeup. This one is great when you're, you know, doing an actual like glam look. This is just perfect for creating those hair-like strokes. It really makes your brows look microbladed. This Got To Be trick really works, like legit. My brows are like, there, they ain't moving. I'm gonna use my absolute favorite. Like, this has been my go-to. I'm telling you, everyone needs this. So this is the Mario Master Mattes palette. I'm gonna take this shade first. Then I'm gonna take that shade and just go a little bit above my natural crease. Then I'm gonna take a fluffy brush still, but it's much smaller. I'll show you guys in comparison. You can see this one is much smaller. You're able to get a little bit more precise. So now I'm gonna take this shade right here. It's a beautiful kind of caramel mocha shade. It's so pretty. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna go in my crease, but just a little bit above, because I do have like a little bit of hooded eyes. And I am going to really concentrate it. We're not fluffing, like we're not like doing these motions and, you know, blending right now. I am just really concentrating. Typically I do a much more blended out crease, but I love a good prominent crease memento. Bring it out. Next, I'm gonna switch over to the Sigma E36. This is a much skinnier brush. See how now it's much skinnier, but it is still fluffy. So I am going to take that same shade, mix it with just a little bit of that dark brown. And now I'm just going to, sorry, I was blocking the camera there, but now I'm just going to meet it. And it's just gonna make this triangle. I'm gonna take that first shade. I'm only gonna take the caramel kind of shade right there. Next, I'm gonna take the Makeup by Mario Brightening Pencil. I have been loving this for the waterline. So I'm actually gonna try this out, this Physicians Formula Rose All Day Petal Glow. So pretty. And just apply that in. And I'm also just gonna bring it in, not all the way, but just a little bit. Taking that dark brown, I'm matching up that line that I made before and just matching it up to the lower. So for mascara, I wanna try the new L'Oreal Air Volume Mega Mascara. Really pretty packaging. Wow, I really like the way that it applies. Like the brush is like sort of flexible, if that makes sense. So it really lets you like grab all your lashes, which is really important. Oh, damn, I like that. So these are the lashes I'm gonna use, but I think I'm going to cut them in half and just use the ends. Okay, I just decided to add the tiniest little baby brown wing. So I picked up this new liner recently. This is the Pat McGrath Labs liner in the shade Contour. Yeah, this is such a pretty shade. Wow, and the formula is really nice. And for lipstick, I'm gonna use the Morphe First Base. I have been obsessed with the new Maybelline glosses. I am going to take the shade Stone. Look at how pretty that is. So pretty. I'm actually gonna put a little bit of the clear as well. All right, so that is pretty much it. I just finished my makeup and I absolutely love how it turned out. Honestly, the prominent crease with the little baby brown wing is just, I feel like this is a really nice, like, staple go-to soft glam look, and I'm obsessed with the lip combo. The Morphe lipstick is hella dry, by the way. This is the most matte lipstick I have ever tried. It almost felt like I was trying to put on a liquid lipstick that was already dried. So this is like liquid lipstick in lipstick form. And I'm sure that the reason why is because it would last longer, of course. So I'm not saying anything, I'm not saying it's necessarily bad, just something to keep in mind. But oh my God, I love that combo. And honestly, the Maybelline lip glosses are to die for everything. If there's one thing you guys go and grab from this video, go to the drugstore, grab this. I'm also gonna link everything that I used today down below, of course. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed just chilling with me, watching me do my makeup, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.